Hello, have a good day. I'm Yami Ramos, and today I'll summarize some of the most important topics of this term. And I'll start with the Unit 1. In this unit, I learned the difference between phonology and phonetics. Phonology studies the sounds from how they are pronounced, while phonetics study those same sounds but focuses in other characteristics like the waveform, the frequency, or the duration, etc. Also, I learned the difference between voice and speech. Voice is literally our voices. For example, ah, that's my voice. Instead, the speech is how people uh, put their ideas together in their head and create or produce a way of speaking. For example, the way I explain to you the topics of this unit is my speech. It is my way of transmitting a message. Also, I learned the part of the vocal tract, that is the upper and lower lips, the upper and lower teeth, the tongue, the nose, the alveolar ridge, the hard palate or the roof of the mouth, the soft palate, the pharynx, and the larynx. And this topic is really important because it's relating with the last topic of this unit, that is the place of articulation. But what is the place of articulation? The place of articulation is the location in the vocal tract where the articulators together create a sound. For example, a bilabial position, that is when the both lips are together, like or M. Labiodental, that is when the bottom lip is against the upper T, like F or V. Dental position is by placing the tip of the tongue between the teeth. For example, when we are pronounce the word thinking, we are using this position. Alveolar is by raising the tip of the tongue to the alveolar ridge, for example, T, D, or N sound. There exists more position, but for matter of time, I will stick with this. Then we have the unit 2. In this unit, I saw the consonant sounds and visit the manner of articulation. For example, how these sounds can appear at the beginning, middle, or at the end of a word, and also the structure that this type of sounds have. For example, consonant plus vowel, or consonant vowel consonant, or vowel plus consonant. Then we have the manner articulation, that is how the airstream is obstruated to produce a consonant sound. For example, we have the plosives, or the way I like to call them, stops. That is when the airstream is blocked completely and then is realized in a burst of air. For example, when we say the word passport or work or today, we are using stops. Also, we have the fricatives that occurs by partial obstruction of the airstream. For example, the sounds of the letter F, B, or S. They are fricatives. And for method of time as well, I won't explain all of them, but this is a little bit of manner of articulation. We continue with the unit number 3. And in this unit, I learned the properties of vowel sounds. I'm going to place a tool here that could help you and also help me a lot to understand better this topic. So these properties are ways or classifying vowels. And the first property is how high or low is our tone in the mouth. So high, mid, and low vowels. Also, other property is if our tongue is located at front, in the center, or at back of our mouth. And the last property is called rounded vowels because our mouth is on a O shape. And finally, we have the unit number 4. And in this unit, we saw suprasegmentals. So I learned suprasegmentals and I am still learning suprasegmental because I have to clear that I can handle very well this topic. So to introduce, what are suprasegmentals? Suprasegmentals are characteristics that are over the segments or goes beyond of the segments like my teacher said. So I consider that before, if you want to understand better suprasegmental, you have to know before what is a segment. In a segment, I know that is a representation that an individual sounds. So if a suprasegmental studies something broader, that means that these characteristics fall um, on a on more on one segment or a set of them. So um, that is the way I understand suprasegmentals. There are characteristics that fall in a group of segments. And these properties or characteristics are, for example, the intonation, the tone, the stress, and the lag. There exist more, but that's some of them. The last topic of this unit is identify the rhyme, its part, and the onset of a word. And for that, we need the phonetic transcription of the word. In this case, I'll use the word pool. Well, the rhyme is the representation of the letter L, its parts, that is the nucleus, letter U, and the coda, that is a letter L as well. And finally, the onset, that is letter P. So I hope this video will be really useful. Have a good day. That's all for me. Bye.